Niagara Falls Comic-Con was this weekend, which means I couldn't do my normal pop hunting. And because of that, GameStop got in a lot of new stuff that I need for my collection. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Now, not all of this is going to be for today's video. I am going to show you everything because you'll see more in detail a little bit later on. Because the first thing that we have here is the brand new Bitty Pops. They had the entire set for the Disney Princess ones, and then I'm missing one of them for the TMNT figures. Because for every single set that releases, they make 4 different ones. And as you guys can see, we do have 4 Disney princesses and then 3 of these guys. And which one am I missing? I think it's Splinter. Yeah, I'm missing Splinter. Which isn't a huge deal, but I do want to find it before I actually make the video for you guys so I can show you every single figure possible. So we're close, just not there yet. And then the other figures that I've got for another video is some pretty nice stuff because I honestly didn't know they were going to be available now, and I want to show you guys today because they are some pretty crazy things. We've got the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's Snaps. I was able to get Vanessa with Hallway, as well as, check this one out, Freddy Fazbear with his dressing room. It looks really great. And then the last larger figure that they had was this one here. Check it out, Montgomery Gator with dressing room again. Now, the only things that I'm missing are the normal size figures. If you guys want to take a look, here they are on the side, and I believe I did pre-order them. And so those should be in within about a week, and then once those arrive, I'll do a collection of every single one of them that they've made so far, and we'll do like a thing where we connect all of the rooms. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so stay tuned for both of those. But now, let's get into the stuff that I actually picked up for today, starting with, I think we'll do Jeff Gordon. Now, at first, I wasn't going to get any of the new NASCAR figures, but then I saw him on the shelf, and he's got that tiny little car in front of him. It looks really great. And so I figured I'll pick up this one for today. And they did also have Bill Elliott, but I didn't decide to go for him just because, I don't know, he didn't appeal to me as much. But the tiny NASCAR really does look nice. It's got all of the sponsors on it as well as the number 24. And then the sunglasses look pretty great. Like, just in general, a nice figure. Okay, then in terms of other figures that I picked up, oh, right, they had some of the Pride collection today. And it is Pride Month, so this is a perfect time to show them off. It was some brand new Star Wars ones, and they had both available that I believe they came out with this year. I'm just trying to get them out of the bottom of the bag right now. And anyways, they had the Pride R2-D2 as well as the Pride BB-8. And I honestly enjoy these ones a lot more than the ones they did in the past. Because it's not just a rainbow version of a character that we've already got. They kind of took the time to make them a little bit more unique, and I think I really do like that. Also, I did see Blake's Pop Note talking about it, where it isn't just the same rainbow colors. There's a few more on there as well to make it a little bit more inclusive. And I don't know if that was on purpose, but it's a nice detail. And also, just in general, they are some fun characters, so I'm glad I grabbed them. Now, everybody, the next thing that I got was a Pokemon tin. And we do have some more Funko Pops after this, but I figured I might as well show us off because it is the brand new set, Paldea Evolved. It's a set that I've been debating on collecting because I did actually finish off my Scarlet and Violet set. Or no, you know what? I'm 4 cards away. But either way, I have the rarest cards. I just need to find the other ones by packing them or going to like a card store and picking them up. I just haven't done that yet. And so anyways, let's take a look at this one here really quickly, and I'll show you guys if I get any hits. But I did end up getting the Koraidon one because this was my legendary that I had in the game. And then here are the 5 packs that came inside. And it looks like we got 2 Paldea Evolved as well as 1 Scarlet and Violet base. We've also got Silver Tempest and then Brilliant Stars. A pretty good selection. Oh, and you know what? Now that I think about it, Brilliant Stars is another set that I've been trying to complete. I'm 7 cards away from that one, so maybe I'll get another one that I need for the collection. No, I have the Morpeko V. But at least it's a good card. And anyways, let's get into the Silver Tempest next, where I'm guessing probably isn't going to be much. But it looks like... Oh, no, I did end up getting something. I got the Radiant Jirachi. Not too crazy, but still a fun card. And so, you know what? 2 for 2 so far. I am not complaining. Now let's get into the normal Scarlet and Violet, which, like I said, I do need 4 more cards for. And I'm hoping maybe one of them is inside of here. Oh, wow, we got another hit. It is Armor Rouge, which I do already have, which is too bad. But then again, when you do need so few of them, it makes sense that you're not going to be getting as many good hits, but hey, I'll take it. And now it's time for Paldea Evolved, and let me see if I can get into this pack here. Ooh, it's a little tighter than the other one. And honestly, I am okay with any of the hits, because so far, I only have like 2 or 3 things, like it's nothing crazy, and I got a new one, look at that! Lycanroc EX, so every single pack I've opened has had something good. Oh, and I didn't check the other 2, because there can be other stuff. No, it's just a Vespa Queen and a Satitan, still neat. And honestly, this is probably the best tin I've had in a long time. And now, let's find out if there's going to be something in this last one. It's funny, because I only want to show you guys the hits, but so far, every pack has been a hit. And so, let's see what we've got here. here, it looks like it is just some normal cards, but I'll show you since it is the last one. We got Veluza, Quaxley, and Rookity. So nothing crazy, but I do need these reverse holos. And the good news is because the set is so new, I'm sure there's some kind of like just base cards that I do need still from this pack, so I'll have to take a look later. Okay, so now let's get back into the Pops, and I think you guys could probably tell by the title, there were some weird Funko Pops that I found and didn't know existed. It seems like maybe they put them out before Funko had even announced this stuff. I don't know. Whatever it was definitely interesting. And the first thing that I've got here is the Nightmare Before Christmas set with Lock, Shock, and Barrel. Now, the thing is, they have come out with Lock, Shock, and Barrel before as normal Pops, but never in this here in the smaller size, which I feel like would look really great next to the normal characters. Because it is probably a better size compared to them in the movie, so I really do enjoy it. And for only like 22 bucks, I decided to go for it. And then the other things that I didn't know were announced are actually Something Wild games. And we got the Jurassic Park as well as Spongebob SquarePants versions. And now some of you guys might be thinking, Tristan, these aren't really too crazy, but it's not just the figures that they come with, it's also the cards on the inside and which characters are on those. So let's start with the Jurassic Park ones here, because I know there's not anything too crazy on these, but there is still something that's new. Alright, so here we go, and let me see here. So we've got like Dr. Alan Grant, Dilophosaurus, John Hammond, Triceratops, Ray Arnold. Now that I think about it, I don't believe he has a Funko Pop. So that is one of them there. Then we've also got like Dr. Ian Malcolm, Dr. Ellie Statler. Now this one, she does have a figure, but this version, she does not. Which is neat that they throw them inside of these. And I feel like it's because they're only like the 2D arts. They don't have to make them, but it's cool to know that they're thinking about these guys. Well, anyways, that wasn't the really cool one. SpongeBob was the one that I want to show you the most, because there's probably like 3 or 4 Pops that aren't actual real figures. Alright, so let me show you guys what's going on here, because of course right in the front here, we do have an updated version of Sandy Cheeks, which is nice. And then after that, like we're literally just going in order here. We have a Gary the Snail, which does have a Pop, but not like this one. The only Gary that we've got is the one on top of SpongeBob. Then we also have a new Patrick. Take a look at that, and check this one out. We've got Pearl Krabs, which we have never seen as a Funko Pop. So Funko, please make this in the future. Then also a new version of Mr. Krabs with money in his hand. And then I believe, oh no, hold on. We've got 2 more here. We've got SpongeBob, which I believe has a Pop, like at least something similar to this. And then the last one, take a look at that, guys. We have Mrs. Puff. We definitely need this one. And so I'm just gonna say it, Funko, we need a lot of these characters. And oh, hold on, wait, there's one more. There's Plankton as well. I totally forgot about this one. So some really awesome stuff. And Funko, if you're watching, I would love all of these to turn into actual Pops, making a new wave coming soon. And then I ended up getting one more thing, which was a pre-order behind the counter, and it was the Indiana Jones Boulder Escape. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not expect this one to come in so quickly, but I am glad that it did. And it was kind of funny because with the glam shot, I remember talking about this on the channel. I thought it was only gonna be half a Boulder, but no, they did the entire thing. And it was a really neat figure to see in person for the first time. So now let's take it out of the box. That way you guys can get a better look at it. And oh my gosh, this thing is heavy. It's also a bobblehead, which I totally forgot about. And then if you look closely, there is a little piece of plastic that holds like his lasso or whip a little bit away from the actual like moss there so it doesn't scuff it up. But I mean, come on guys, look at this thing. So that's what it looked like in the glam shot, but then when you turn it sideways, I mean, come on, that's crazy. And I'm just so glad that Funko turned this into a Pop. And I'm also noticing that he does have the fertility idol in his hand, as well as like just like a really detailed version of himself. And I'm noticing that his back foot is actually off the ground a little bit. You might be able to see it back there. I don't know, it's a little bit tough because of the shadow. And now this might be a bit of a controversial take, but I think so far for 2023, this might be the best Funko Pop release just because of how big and crazy this is. And well, anyways, everybody, that is everything for today. And let me know in the comment section below if you've picked up any Funko Pops recently, and if so, which ones? But anyways, I hope that you did enjoy this unboxing, and I'll see you tomorrow!